Deadpool and Wolverine has been breaking records left and right since its initial opening back about like a month ago. So I think enough time has passed that I can confidently give y'all my top 5 takeaways from Deadpool and Wolverine. So before we get into it, this is your one and only warning. This video does contain spoilers, so proceed at your own risk. And here we go. Starting off strong at number 5, Deadpool and more specifically Wolverine are officially a part of the MCU with this epic debut. Granted, we haven't seen them with any of the other major players in the Avengers, or at least what's left of them. Only Avengers adjacent. But hey, a win is a win. Number 4, one of my favorite of the many cameos in this movie came from the half man, half vampire, the original savior of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Blade.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
But it wasn't necessarily anything he did in Deadpool and Wolverine that landed him in the number 4 spot. It was something he said. Now, disclaimer, this did happen in a Deadpool movie, but after his initial introduction, Blade basically said that he's gonna be the one and only Blade. And if you're an avid Marvel / MCU enthusiast like me, you already know what that means. But if you've been living under a rock, there's this new Blade project that has been, well, stuck in a standstill for a minute now. At this point of me recording, it has gone through multiple rewrites, directorial changes, and basically a lot of malarkey.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And some might say Blade put the final nail in that coffin with that killer line. See what I did right there?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay. Jokes aside. Coming in at number 3, we got anchor beings. Quote unquote new term that we're going to be rolling with for the foreseeable future. Hopefully. I mean, the concept itself isn't super complicated, but to put it simply, all it really means is that as long as said anchor is alive and well, so is the universe. In the case of Deadpool's universe, Earth 1005, it happened to be Wolverine, who obviously died in Logan. So they're gonna need a replacement. Hence Deadpool and Wolverine, the movie, was born.
I still don't get it.
But before we go any further, I gotta say, I think the anchor being idea is kind of whack. Addition of variants and timelines low-key being the same thing as universes, and all the multiverse theory they crammed into Endgame, and you know, Multiverse of Madness, and Loki, and Quantumania, and now this.
You can't keep getting away with it!
I'm not saying I gotta get rid of the concept or anything, but at some point, enough is enough, right?
Yes! But I can't!
Alright, number 2 on this list is all about the new TVA. Or maybe it's still the same. Because if you ask me, they're still doing a terrible job. The TVA, or the Time Variance Authority, is an organization that monitors all realities throughout the multiverse. And after the events of Loki season 2, the TVA is now under new management. Now I get it, they're still working out the kinks of the old regime. Hence Deadpool and Wolverine's pseudo big bad in this movie, Tom Wamsgam.
Crack, you're a criminal mastermind.
Oh, whoops, I mean Mr. Paradox.
That is your real name?
Now I know I'm being a little bit hyperbolic, but seeing how the new TVA is moving now, it's a little disheartening. Because at this point, I mean, does Loki sacrifice mean anything to you?
If you just do stuff and nothing happens, what's it all mean? What's the point?
TVA, y'all gotta tighten up, bruh. Cause Avengers Secret Wars and Doomsday are gonna be here before you know it.
Am I scared? Nah. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. My number 1 takeaway from Deadpool and Wolverine. But before we do get into that, if you're still watching this video, you might as well subscribe, because I got more content like this on the way. But back to the matter at hand. Coming in at number 1, we got Gambit's introduction to the MCU, with the one and only Channing Tatum playing the role. What makes Gambit the number 1 takeaway from this movie, you might ask? Well, off the bat, Channing Tatum's portrayal of Gambit's accent was hilarious. But also, he's got one of, if not the most quotable lines in this entire movie.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
But wait! There's more!
But that's not the main reason why I put him at the top of this list. It's because we need a spinoff. Now, whether it's a Gambit movie or an X-Men movie or just another cameo in the next Avengers movie or something, we need to see more from Remy LeBeau.
I hope so.
Okay.
But speaking of seeing more, Ryan Reynolds actually shared a clip of Gambit surviving Elias, which was originally shown on one of the TVA monitors. But hopefully this means that this isn't going to be the last time we're going to see Channing Tatum's Gambit.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
But hey man, I want to know, what was your #1 takeaway from Deadpool and Wolverine? But there you have it, man. That is my top 5 takeaways from Deadpool and Wolverine. If you enjoyed this video, here's another one that we think you would like. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.